Nutrition, Project Module 1 by Group 4. Meet Sarah Mitchell, a 38-year-old Caucasian woman who has been struggling with persistent weight gain, fatigue, and increasing health concerns. Despite multiple attempts at dieting and exercise, she finds herself unable to maintain progress. Her daily life is increasingly affected by knee and lower back pain, shortness of breath with minimal activity, and intense cravings for high-carbohydrate foods. Her medical history includes hypertension, prediabetes, and gastroesophageal reflux disease. She has also battled depression in the past, which she has managed through therapy. With a strong family history of obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, Sarah is at a crossroads where lifestyle and medical interventions are critical. A comprehensive evaluation reveals Class 2 obesity, prediabetes, hypertension, and potential sleep apnea. Her lab results indicate metabolic concerns with an elevated fasting blood glucose, borderline HbA1c, and an unhealthy lipid profile. Sarah's case presents a complex but common challenge: how to effectively manage weight and metabolic health in the face of multiple risk factors. What interventions will best support her journey to better health?
Welcome in, Sarah. I'm your physician. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for fitting me into your schedule. This telehealth appointment is so convenient.
No problem. I'm glad we can meet. I went over your patient history and vitals with one of my team members, but I also want to ask you some questions to get an idea of what your day-to-day life is and your diet.
Okay, anything that will help me get out of this rut.
Perfect. First, I want to ask you what your goal is for scheduling this appointment.
Well, I have been steadily gaining weight for the past few years, even though I try to diet and exercise when I can, and some of my recent labs have come back diagnosing me as pre-diabetic. So I guess my goal would be to lose weight and hopefully lower my risk for developing diabetes.
Okay, well, we can definitely work towards that together. Did you come with a food log that one of my nurses requested for you?
Yeah, I have it right here. Do you want me to read it to you?
Please do.
Okay. Well, on days that I work, I don't usually eat any breakfast, but I do have an energy drink to help me wake up. And then I have a snack at my desk around 10:30, which is usually a bag of chips from the vending machine. And then my lunch is at 12, and I really like going to the Chick-fil-A that's next to our building, and I get the chicken sandwich meal with medium fries and a Dr. Pepper. And then after lunch, I tend to get a little restless, so I'll walk to the vending machine for another snack, which is probably a Pop-Tart. And then for dinner, I like to cook something quick and healthy. So I'll usually cook grilled chicken, a cup of white rice, and half a cup of broccoli. And then I finish the day with a cup of mint chocolate chip ice cream for dessert.
Alrighty, thank you for logging that for me. I also want to know what your daily movements look like. So do you go on jogs? Do you go on walks? What do you do during the day to get your body moving?
Well, I've tried going to the gym before work, but it's just too early for me to wake up and I can never stay consistent with it. And by the time I'm finished with work, I have zero energy to go to the gym. Honestly, since I work in an office building, I'm usually sitting at my desk from 9 to 5, except for when I get up for lunch or to go to the bathroom.
I totally understand. It can be really hard to stay consistent with exercise, especially when you work a full job. The key is to find something that you love. If you do that, I find that it makes it a little more easier to be consistent with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would definitely be open to trying to fit some exercises into my schedule.
Perfect. I also think that we can make some slight changes to your diet that would help you lose weight. Based on what you told me, it seems like you have a lot of high sugar fatty foods throughout the day with not enough protein and fiber. I have some meal plans I can give you that can focus on high protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These are the nutritions you need to make you feel fuller for longer without needing to go and consume extra calories.
Okay, I've never taken a nutrition class before, so I don't know what kinds of foods would have these nutrients.
That's exactly why I'm here. Me and my team believe that we can make this possible for you. I have some handouts I can send you home with that include meal plans with the nutrients you need. I'll also include nutrition facts with lots of other foods. That way, you're not eating the same meals over and over, and you can substitute as you need.
That would be amazing. I always struggle to think of what meals I want to cook. But the other thing is I also have no idea what I would do for exercise.
That's okay. I can also send you home with a handout that contains some exercise plans. Would you also like that as well?
That would be awesome.
Perfect. Let's go over them together.
Hey Sarah, I'm Alejandro, your nutrition and exercise specialist. After this visit, you're going to be given a handout, one with a suggested meal plan and snack options to get you started on your weight loss journey, and another handout with a workout plan to get you started and into the groove of things. Here's a sample of what the exercise handout looks like. It's broken up into the focus of the workout, the main workout, and the cool down to cap it all off. Feel free to substitute the workouts as you see fit. Now, diet is just as important as physical activity. Some helpful tips when it comes to diet are: try your best to avoid highly processed foods or keep them to a minimum. Your calorie needs are going to change as you lose weight. Don't stress. Try to keep the saturated fats as low as possible. And lastly, try to limit the amount of sodium you're consuming on a daily basis. Remember, we want to get you out of that pre-hypertensive danger zone. If you have any questions at all, I'm only a phone call away.
To help our patient manage weight loss, we've included a calorie tracker that helps her personally log her meals and calories and track her progress. This will ultimately help her with portion control. By tracking and visualizing portion sizes, Sarah will develop a visual standard of what a balanced meal should look like. Physically logging food will also help set clear, reasonable, and achievable goals. Additionally, she will start to develop a conscious awareness of what she consumes daily, and this will help her make healthier and more informed dietary choices. We've also included a brochure for our patient to help her understand that genetic and environmental factors outside of her control may have made her more susceptible to developing the disease. But despite these predispositions, obesity is still treatable and preventable. While obesity is a disease with negative health implications that may put individuals at risk for other serious conditions like heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and some cancers, it can be managed and treated effectively. Healthy and positive lifestyle modifications that include regular exercise, stress management, and a well-balanced and nutrient-rich diet, limiting caloric intake, will greatly improve Sarah's prognosis.